Welcome back. We're continuing the news. Nonchalant and negligent. That's how the National Environment and Planning Agency is being slammed for its handling of the Rio Cobre pollution case involving Wisynco Group Limited. Wisynco has been freed of a pollution charge after the prosecution admitted it did not have enough evidence to link the manufacturing and distribution company to the release of fluids in the Rio Cobre in July 2023. Romarda Lyons reports.
Whether for the river itself or the case dropped for a pollution incident 2 years ago, fisherfolk who use it and this attorney have the same wish.
We want full transparency.
Charges were dropped against Wisynco for a 2023 pollution incident in the Rio Cobre. And the concern now, will there ever be apt punishment for the pollution of the river?
It seems that the pollution of the Rio Cobre is a recurring decimal and that the authorities don't seem to have the wherewithal to bring the pollution incident under control. We're very concerned that there's a lack of information about these cases. Our friends of Rio Cobre wrote to the Office of the DPP in January this year asking for a list of all cases that were taken over, that were being handled by the time by NEPA, and we've not yet gotten that information.
On Monday, the prosecution admitted it did not have enough evidence to link the manufacturing and distribution company to the release of contaminants into the Rio Cobre in July 2023. The company was charged under Section 11 of the Wildlife Protection Act. The water has cleared, but questions linger.
We are asking for answers this afternoon as to what is the reason of the legal justification for dropping the charges against Wisynco for what was an alleged fish kill in the Rio Cobre that was linked to them.
Now, Director of Public Prosecutions, Paula Llewellyn, says based on the evidence provided in court, there were several red flags. Ms. Llewellyn also says there was no sampling taken from the pipeline coming from Wisynco, as well as what was released into the Rio Cobre linking the two. Kestenard Gordon, Vice Chair of the St. Catherine Parish Development Committee, isn't satisfied.
This is another case of gross negligence and incompetence on the part of NEPA. And this has further instilled no confidence from the community towards NEPA. The distrust from NEPA, the distrust of NEPA has been intensified. And so the question is, how can we continue to work with an entity that is entrusted with protecting the environment, could be so negligent in gathering information that will secure a prosecution?
He has more questions.
How can we continue with the legal department of NEPA? We're calling for the removal of the legal department of NEPA. And we are challenging the validity of the management, the current management of NEPA. How can we continue with this board of NEPA? How can we continue with this minister? How can we continue with this type of nonchalant approach?
Romarda Lyons, TVJ News.
To TVJ News follow.